записа, мамка му. Пускам записа на emergency. Съжалявам на ютубъри. Забравих да го пусна. Добре дошли. Така, хайде.
Hell, come on. I gotta get the damn door open somehow.
Чакай. Мисля, че тия двете надолу бяха. Про стриминг ред, естествено. Май те биш.
Okay.
Чакай някъде... отвориха ли се? Вземай лоста.
An iron bar. Perhaps I can fend off the guy with it.
Не бе, къде бе? Глупости бе. Просто ще затвориш тая врата и оставяме тук цял живот. Маркуч за вода взема и искам Маркуч пак да имам. Тук ще ги изкъпят всичките.
No idea who tidied it up again.
Майките им, бащите ще изкъпя и чичуците им. Всичките. Рагай го тук. That's what she said.
Quick, we'll have to pry it open.
Use the lever.
Ама чакай, аз съм тук. Аз май шамбра.
No way. I've got no grip. No way. Where and how is the hose supposed to stick?
Тук е. Не знам.
Good. I'll knot the hose tight in the middle of the bar.
Така. И сега ще го... Да. Цък.
Perhaps it'll work.
Ето. It will work, of course.
Yes.
Батман.
The bar's lying across the mouth of the pipe.
Ето как инак.
Shoot!
Не, дупито ми, не стреляй! Я ще ме дупито! Лабиринта, молят са ни. Фак, добре, сейвам. Лабиринт. Естествено, че не помня как може да се тръгнем от тук. Музиката е доста така... И сега? Вземай го, да не могат да дойдат.
Well, they sure aren't gonna follow me through this heavy grate. But I'd still better get out of here fast.
Духайте го, копеленца. Пак ли съм тук? Моля се да съм тук. Моля се. Не съм тук. Съвъртим се. Добре.
That stinks.
Отивам пак при тях.
It stinks especially bad in this section.
Или пише... Да. Майко мила, как ги улучваме тия работи? Повярвайте ми, нямам представа как стигнахме до тук. Мегашенизъм. Тъй. Чакай се. Така, сега.
There's an iron ladder on the wall. They ought to be somewhere under the car park or thereabouts.
Не бе, човек. Не бе. Искам всички възможности да мога да проверя.
There's a metal cover at the top of the ladder. It's not gonna move an inch.
Добре. Това го предполагах, че така ще е и предния път. По пътя, какво? Част принципно от лабиринта ли? Аз хубаво, че сейфнах. От целия лабиринт ли или е на две части? Хубаво, че сейвнах. Тук май дойдохме. Да, тук дойдохме, ама. Някъде нещо ще открия ли? Чакайте малко да сейвна тук. Тест. Тест. Сега е тук. Ако дойдат, ще ме застрелят ли? Те идват просто... И сега, ако пак отидем? Няма, те са заминали. Добре, така, сега. По-нагоре...
Ladder on the wall. There's a metal cover at the top of the ladder.
Добре.
Oh, hi, Murray.
What the hell's going on here? You can smell that stench through the whole hotel. Pack your things immediately and get out of here!
There's something I gotta do very urgently, Murray. I'll be as quick as I can, and I promise it won't happen again.
No, it certainly won't.
Чекай.
Alright then! I'm here! What's going on?
Добре.
Come out here and show yourself! I'd do anything for you! Why didn't you just tell me the truth?
Да си смотан.
Oh no.
Oh. Hello.
Angelina.
Как така ще е тя, бе? Как реши, че е тя? В смисъл, не е ли прекалено стар трупа заради това? Нали, гледам, доста изсъхнал. Окей, добре. Alright. И? Bad ending ли е това? Bad ending ли е това? Не вярвам да е тя. Как им се измъкнахме тук, като Батман? Батман, Макайва. Всички те могат да ядат единствено и само ряпа. А нали знаете какво казват? Който хапва ряпа, дупито му зяпа. Стата са навързани. Много така високо ниво. Той просто си легна тук. Има просто да направи. Много, аз знам колко е прост.
Where am I? Something's not quite right here. Huh? Mom?
Darren? Darren, is that you?
Mom, what? But you're...
You're not my son anymore.
Разбира се.
But I...
Alright.
What the hell was that? Did I see a ghost?
Я даже
It
там
says
сега.
Fuller. What's
Fuller.
Fuller's grave doing here? Ugh.
Ето го нашето момче.
You pussy. I'm gonna get you.
We'll see about that.
Okay. Мега драма.
What the? I don't believe it.
Само мога да цъкам по обектите, за да се движи, иначе не ще.
Ah!
Дали някой от тях може по друг начин да се развият нещата и да ги спасиш? Не вярвам, ама...
Ah!
Нищо не мога да правя, нямам контрол, така че... Всичко е скриптирано. Окей, да, просто легли.
What a crazy dream.
What a
was
crazy man!
that? Hello? Ah!
Were you having a nightmare?
What? Who are you?
I'm Ralph.
My name's Darren. Where am I? Is this the old academy?
Mr. Bubby and I live here.
Mr. Bubby.
Isn't it dangerous here? The ruins look like they're in danger of collapsing.
Sometimes stones do fall down when it's stormy and there's thunder or if the wind's blowing wildly. But then we always hide anyway. Mr. Bubby is scared of thunderstorms.
Are there good hiding places here then? Maybe some hidden rooms or passages?
We always hide ourselves here in our house. Nothing can happen to us here.
Yeah, sure. Did you see the big fire at the lighthouse?
Yeah, I like fire.
You wouldn't have liked this one.
Angelina was here. She came and then she went and then she was there again and then there was someone wearing a white mask and then there was fire.
Hold on. You know Angelina?
Yes, she was here a lot.
So there was Angelina and a man with a mask, and then there was a fire?
Yes, first we hid ourselves because it was thundering, and the bad man wasn't supposed to see us. But then the fire had shone so nice, we just looked. I like fire.
Yeah, and then?
Then the fire went out. The rain put it out. Then you came. You were calling out loudly, but I didn't know what. Then you fell down and stopped moving. Mr. Bubby said I ought to get you into the dry.
Tell Mr. Bubby thanks from me. That was a good idea.
Mr. Bubby says, my pleasure. We don't often get visitors here.
What happened then?
Then the police arrived. We don't like them. They wanted to take us away to here. Then along came a really nice black car. It looked a lot different from the police cars or the cars we sometimes see in the village. It looked kind of old, but it was very nice and shiny. But it wasn't there for long.
Did you see who was sitting in it?
No.
You know Black Mirror Castle?
I've never been there. I think there are bad people that live there. Sir Robert lived there, and he was bad.
Yes, he was.
Our friend Samuel used to know the castle.
Samuel Gordon?
He used to help me and Mr. Bubby. I liked him. But then when they shut down Sir Robert's wicked house, they said that Samuel was a wicked person as well. I don't believe that. Sometimes you do things that are wrong, but you don't mean to be wicked. Wicked voices make you do it, said Mr. Bubby.
You said that Angelina was here quite often.
Yeah?
When was the first time she was here?
I don't know.
Approximately. Around about... What do you reckon?
100 years ago?
100 years ago, естествено.
And what did she do here?
She had a very careful look around at everything, and then she found our house. She said she was looking for something. A door that led under the ground.
When she was here yesterday and disappeared for a short while, where was that?
I don't know. Mr. Bubby wanted to make himself nice for her and didn't look.
Mr. Bubby wanted to make himself nice for Angelina?
I think Mr. Bubby was a bit in love with her. But he could never bring himself to tell her.
And now, it's too late.
Maybe he'll tell her next time, when she comes to visit us. You think she'll come and see us again soon?
That's, I don't know, Ralph. Perhaps. What are you two doing here? You and Mr. Bubby?
We live here.
You've already said. But, is there nowhere else you could live?
No, the evil house where we used to live doesn't exist anymore, and we didn't want to go back there anyway.
Could it be that you once lived in Sir Robert's sanatorium?
And Mr. Bubby too. He protects me and tells me what I have to do.
It's good to have a friend.
And Mr. Bubby says that all the time too.
I need to get going, Ralph.
See you.
I'm gonna keep this portrait of Angelina. She looks...
Така малко е.
I can still see her. The charred body hunched so unnaturally. Terrible. I'll never be able to forget this image my whole life long.
Okay.
The fire didn't spread much. The grass was already wet before it rained.
Заради това изглежда така.
Bastards covered her in gasoline and put a match to her. I hope she was already... I hope she didn't have to suffer too long. When I get my hands on these guys, I'll avenge Angelina. And I'll avenge myself. They've taken away the only person that still meant something to me. Wind and rain will wash away the ashes. The grass will grow. And in a month, it'll look as if nothing ever happened. No one will forget Angelina. I'll make sure of that.
Лешка? О, изобщо не я видях. Я?
A small smudged note. It says the king went north, the pawn went south, the queen. I can hardly read the rest. And the knight to the something st.
Да, изток.
The words on the note are partly smut. The king went.
Добре. Цена. Абе, аз се надявам, честно ще е много гадно наистина да е умряла, да са я изгорили.
What's that
Да не е
amongst the
тя.
stones? A chess piece. The
Добре.
king. I wonder who put the chess piece there. It can't have been sitting there between the stones long. It's not been weathered at all and looks brand new.
King.
A stone chess piece. It's the king. The words on the note are partly smut. The king went north. The pawn went.
Not.
There's a knife sticking out of the wooden beam. It looks like someone's been carving into the beam. With little talent, but a lot of patience.
Добре. Чао. Не мога ли да се върна, бе? Ма аз не проверих навсякъде.
The knife isn't new anymore, and also not especially sharp. No good for carving.
И какво ако не бях говорил с тоя и изпускам го това, тъй ли? Не бе, от тук така ли идвам? Добре. Много се стресна.
This shed looks anything. On the other hand, Ralph will be better off here than in a sanatorium.
Само ако знаеш, човек.
I think it's an elder bush, but I'm not 100% sure. The branches are very long and straight, too. Very typical for them.
Окей, това е малко
It's pretty difficult to break off branches like these
урок.
when the bush is full of sap. They have a thick, flexible bark and fibrous inner that you simply can't snap.
Мачете. In space.
I'll cut a little piece out of a branch.
За какво не? Не се знае.
A small piece of wood from out of the elder bush. It's damp, and you can clearly recognize the thick bark and the light-colored wooden core. This must have been a grand hall, maybe with a gallery. There's the remains of the first story.
Линии, стъпала.
The staircase leads to nothing. It must have fallen. A weird stone head. It looks rather like a troll. That doesn't seem to have any practical purpose. I think it's only there to intimidate visitors. I'd just like to get a bit closer to Ralph. If only I knew what I could talk to him.
Добре. Аха. Гошо бе!
The raven flew out of a crack in the rock. There might be a cavity behind that. Hey, what's this then?
Видите?
It's a little stone figure.
Това е
It's like a
кралицата.
chess piece. It's the queen.
Ама не.
These stones look a bit weird somehow. It looks like they've been stacked up.
Я. Той нещо сигурно оня там.
There's a chess piece lying
Мгм.
there. That's gotta be a pawn.
Добре, ама къде е коня?
A solid stone slab. But how can I shift?
Дали е тука на дъската?
A heavy stone pedestal. There are 4 reasons. If this is supposed to be some kind of chessboard, I still haven't got all the pieces.
Ага. Хляб. Дали нещо може ли да му дадем? Той каза, че иска да стане по-близък с него. Ралф. За тя говорим. Не, може просто...
Hello, Ralph?
Hi, Darren.
I saw a raven there a short while ago.
We don't like him. He's always screeching and flapping, and he steals things.
Ah,
He
steals things.
steals things.
He once stole the lid off one of our cans.
He
Ah.
likes shiny things.
Гошо
Me
мръсника.
too. And it was our lid.
Do you, by any chance, know anything about the chess pieces that are hidden somewhere around here?
Nasty hobbits
What are chess
гарвана.
pieces?
Little figures that are kind of kings, queens, castles, and knights. They're usually small and made out of wood. But I'm looking for bigger ones made from stone.
Mr. Bubby found one like that. It's a horse, a
Ah.
really nice one.
Hey,
Ah.
cool. Would you lend it to me?
It's Mr. Bubby's toy.
And would Mr. Bubby lend it to me?
Mr. Bubby plays with the horse. If you take it away, then he have nothing left to play with.
Аха.
I understand.
Да, нещо
But
трябва
what
да
if I
ресем.
brought him something else to play with? What is he like playing with?
With horses?
And, what else?
Mr. Bubby likes music. Maybe you
Uh-huh.
can get him something he can play music on. You can get him a
Oh.
piano.
That
Piano.
could be a problem.
Добре.
About the horse
Have you
figure.
got anything you can
No.
play? Mr. Bubby would like something that makes...
Okay. I need to get going.
See
now.
you.
A small piece of wood from out of the elder bush. It's damp, and you can clearly recognize the thick bark and the light-colored wooden core.
Нещо, което да свири. What? What? Ами... Тук няма нищо интерактивно. Тук
They
бе.
look like they've been hanging there for decades.
Я.
They sound eerie.
Моля. Може нещо да издялкаме.
I saw
може.
it on TV once. If you hit the bark with a hard object, like with a knife, then the bark loosens itself from the wood. Then, with just a bit of pressure, you can push the piece of wood out of the bark. Just cut a slit in the bark here, push the piece of wood back in a little, and there you go. A whistle. Ralph's gonna like the whistle. By pushing the piece of wood into the bark, you can even alter the pitch of the note.
Окей. Това изобщо нямаше да се досетя за него по никакъв начин. Мислех, че ще издялкаме конче. Защото, нали, ни даде хинт, тук има нещо дялкано, много така некрасиво, но много време дялкано. Аз викам, окей, нещо ще... Добре, но свирка, окей. Добре.
Hello, Ralph?
Hi, Darren.
Hey, Ralph! Have a look at what I got here.
Аха. Ние сме много добри, бе. На свирките.
Wow, that's much better than a piano.
And smaller, too. Now, can I just borrow the horse for a short while if I give you the whistle for it?
Okay.
Цък. Почна да свири мръсник.
The words on the note are partly smart. The king went north, the pawn went south, the queen... I can hardly read the... Okay, I've got all 4 pieces. I heard a quiet click. Nothing's happening.
Не бе, не.
I heard a quiet click. I heard a quiet click. I heard a quiet click. Phew.
Да, доспам се вече доста, ама сега ще... Да видим докъде ще го докараме. Може да е по-кратък епизода.
The damn bird again.
Гоше мръсникът! Отвратителен. От тук излита.
An old-fashioned oil lamp. This place must have been even spookier in flickering light from a flame. I'd
Земя.
rather leave it where it is.
Кавал.
I'd say the raven pecked it apart. Maybe...
Нека да видим, може пък да...
Some clothes. They really could have belonged to Angelina. And here, a little book. Is that... That's gotta be Angelina's diary. And here, there's a folded note in the book. But one thing at a time. What's she written on the last pages? Tuesday, I found him.
He's called Darън Майкълс, or
айде лорд Тъмпа.
that's the name that they have given him, if I'm right about my suspicions. He's very nice. I don't think he has the faintest idea about the whole thing. I wanted to speak to Mrs. Michaels, but nobody came to the door when I rang the bell. There seems to be a man following me. Even before my departure, I had the feeling of being watched. What does the man want from me? Evening. Mrs. Michaels has had a terrible accident. She's lying in hospital with severe head injuries. I wonder if she had already fallen when I rang the bell. Oh, God, I'm imagining all sorts of horrible things. Wednesday. I've been arrested for the murder of a man whom I barely know. I was led into a trap. A voice told me over the phone that they had information about Darren. When I arrived at the store, I discovered the body and was promptly arrested. I think my pursuer is behind this. Or am I being paranoid? Who can have an interest in finally ending all of this? Afternoon. Darren is so sweet the way he's really gone to town to help me. He's so ready to help. He's a bit of an oddball, but I like him a lot. Doesn't matter if he is who I think he is. I've found a good friend. Or maybe more. Later. Reginald Boris. That's my pursuer's name. There's no doubt anymore. He's here to hinder my search, to stop what I'm doing. Who has sent him? Evening. It's him. I know it now. He brought a little casket with him on our first date. Inside there was a photo of his mother and the servant Bates. They were standing in front of the gate at Black Mirror Castle. I recognized it immediately. He simply has to be a Gordon. His mother had an affair, and after the fire, she went to the USA. But
Not
I
fair.
don't have the guts to tell him. His mom's lying in the hospital, and he has enough to worry about. On the other hand, I've got to find out who my new adversaries are. What might happen if I were to take Darren back to Willow Creek, and in doing so, bring him into danger? I couldn't forgive myself for that. I'll go back on my own and start my own investigations into who our enemies are. I'll tell Darren everything at some point.
Like I
What's
thought,
that one?
Angelina knew more than she let on the whole time. And she put herself in danger to protect me. It all fits together. The payments from Willow Creek, there being no pictures of my father, and me not being able to remember him. There was no car crash. There was a fire in the castle, and my mother was injured then. She was sent to the USA and received a pension, or maybe hush money. The only thing I don't understand, what is it all about? What did Angelina want to achieve, and what does the Order want to prevent? And most importantly, what have I got to do with it? This note was stuck in the diary. It's a letter. Darren, I hope this letter finds you.
I can't tell you just how sorry I am that I wasn't honest with you right from the start.
What
I
the?
underestimated the danger from the Order for way too long. I've been playing a little game, and now it looks like I've lost. The Order's agents are creeping through the ruins, and it's only a matter of time until they discover this room. I'm going to hide the pieces, and I'm going to try to break through to get to the village. Perhaps I can at least keep them away from the gate. Should you be reading this letter, then I haven't made it. And so, I ask you to complete my work. You don't believe in the curse, I know that. How could you, though? You were so far away. But I came across some illustrations during my studies, and it's all true. Terrible things happen here every 12 years. And that's been going on for centuries. Maybe it's mass suggestion, or maybe it's some kind of radiation, or maybe it's a curse. Call it what you like, but it has to stop. The key to all evil is hidden beneath the Academy. A chamber which was used centuries ago for some kind of dark rites. There are also the soul keys which Samuel Gordon discovered 12 years ago. Destroy them. Destroy everything. And if it's all just a fantasy in the people's heads around here, take away the reason for them to fear. But guard yourself against the Order. It is an occult sect which I had believed to have died out. A great mistake. It still exists. They mess about with dead bodies and they want your blood. According to the legend, only a male Gordon can open the cult's chamber, touch the soul keys, and carry out the dark rituals. That is why I was looking for you. I believe that you are the last of the Gordons. You are in the greatest danger, as long as the keys and summoning chamber are not destroyed. Then the Order will hunt you down to the very ends of the earth. Up until now, I haven't managed to penetrate the catacombs. To open the gate, you need to have the mosaic tiles. I have only found one. It's in my rucksack. The other two are hidden somewhere within the castle. The only clue I have to the hiding place of one of the other tiles is a name. Maximilian Mortimer Gordon. You have to return to Black Mirror Castle and look for the mosaic tiles there. The danger is great, since I'm sure that most of the castle's residents are also members of the Order, so don't make yourself known to them. It's the only chance of getting the mosaic pieces, and the only chance, perhaps, to discover who your father is. It's all so awful, Darren. It's as though I've opened Pandora's box. I wanted to do something good, and in doing so have brought you into terrible danger. I hope that everything will come good in the end, and that we too can start afresh together. With love, Angelina.
Окей. Мега драма.
A curse? All of this because of a curse.
Curse.
The blood of the Gordons. An occult secret society which like to call up the devil in person. It's all so crazy. How can you kill folks in the name of such a fantasy? How can anyone get so caught up in this superstitious baloney that they kill for it? But Angelina's right. Bizarre as these people's motives might be, they're gonna keep on going as long as they can see a chance of achieving their goal. They've gotta be stopped. And I'm gonna stop them.
Добре.
Angelina's death shouldn't have been completely in vain.
Окей, значи все пак решили са, че това ще е.
The piece of mosaic's not in the rucksack, but I should check inside the sleeping bag just to make sure. The piece of mosaic's not in the rucksack, but I should check inside the...
Sleeping bag е там, добре. Значи са решили да убият, добре. Жалко.
Nothing. No mosaic tiles.
Тайно се надявам да не е тя.
Got it. Not only have I got to get the two pieces from the castle, I've also got to retrieve another from a feathered thief.
Добре, я. Естествено. Ах, тапанар. Удари си главата. Удари си главата в вратата.
The gate won't move, and I can't see a ladder.
Не, моля ти. Не. Добре, реших, че като вече веднъж е пробвал, просто ще я разгледа, защото очевидно има лице.
The gate won't move. A stone plinth. The pieces of mosaic that Angelina wrote about fit in the three grooves on each side of it. A stone plinth.
Добре, тук всичко...
The piece of mosaic's not in the raven? I'll press a little around here. So the raven got in here. There's a big hole in the roof. It wasn't really able to withstand the weather. Black meal.
Какво? Ето, майка ти под мъсто!
I knew my path would one day lead here. I'll find out who my father is, find the mosaic pieces, and make sure that Angelina's death hasn't been in vain. But I gotta be damn careful. According to Angelina, at least one of the castle's residents is a member of the Order. Maybe I can find out who that is.
Леле, аз не исках да идвам тук, исках още да се разходя. Чакай малко сега.
Card from the Willow Creek area. It's marked where the... I want to find out what Angelina was looking for. A card. I want to find out what...
Добре, мога ли да се върна?
There are no answers to my questions in the middle.
Играта не за пръв път го прави това. Пушвата не когато искаш. Да има да се разходя, аз и ма питай дали да продължа.
Two stone figures look almost identical.
Нали?
I can't see anything that could be of it.
Моля.
I wouldn't even have dreamed of standing in front of this.
Лекарят, той аз слягаме и
There's
сега
a
след
little
малко.
woman, a nymph.
Мерси за компанията. Пожелавам ти приятни
I
сънища.
can't see anything. Huh. The braces on this door are badly weathered. Two have turned to rust and aren't even connected to the door frame at the bottom.
Музиката е яка, определено.
The lock on the letterbox seems empty. Empty. No way. The braces are only connected to the frame on one side, but they're much more resistant than I thought. This is not going to get me very far. The lock is huge and my tool is tiny.
That's what she said.
It looks just like the photo. It almost looks... The gate is bolted and made us... It seems they're a bit more relaxed with nudity here in England. Alright, I don't need to examine it in such detail. It seems they're a bit more relaxed...
Okay. Звънец.
An electric doorbell? I was expecting an old bell. Nothing. Maybe it's broken. Still nothing.
Still nothing.
Castle looks real gloomy. The overgrown garden, the damp fog, and my current state of mind don't really help it seem any friendlier. The entire estate is probably enclosed by this fence. The aristocrats in this country don't really foster an open-door culture.
Нормално.
No way. Nah, I'll only break this good lockpicking. I've got a lockpicking tool with me, but still can't unlock the doors. There's a really thick branch lying in the undergrowth. Looks solid.
Yeah.
It's damp but not rotten. It must have broken off the tree quite recently. I didn't come here to practice my whittling. Once is enough.
Може ли да ги сляпаме тия момичета? С клона. С геостерицата.
Using this branch as a lever should work.
Айде, господине. Язата за лева. Нинджа.
That's it.
Добре, хайде.
Hey!
Ah!
How did you get in here?
Някакъв...
The gate was open.
Really? I'll wring that brat's neck. I've told her 100 times that the gate must always stay closed if we don't want yobbos snooping around the grounds.
If you're referring to me, I'm not a yobo. I'm a policeman.
You don't say. Then you're sure to have ID. Can I help you, sir?
I've told Mr.
Lewis, good sir. To you, it's just Lewis. You'll take care of this, Bates? Wonderful. You will have
Добре.
to excuse our gardener, sir. How can I help you?
My name is Falk. I'm investigating a murder that occurred at the lighthouse last night.
I heard about that. Terrible. But tell me, your accent.
I'm part of an exchange program. The United States, Canada, and Great Britain exchange detectives to learn about the various investigative methods. Sherlock Holmes meets Dick Tracy, you might say.
If the government deems it necessary. What about Inspector
Alles recht.
Collier? Shouldn't he be accompanying you?
He's sick today.
I see. He is getting on a bit. How can I help you?
Phew. What can you tell me about Samuel's ghost, which some of the tourists believe they've seen?
Indeed, there are a few tourists who believe they have seen him. But nothing unusual has happened for 12 years now, apart from the castle being virtually besieged by tourists every now and again.
But not anymore.
No. Although only yesterday there was a married couple who came to see the castle and its alleged ghost. Since they asked me politely in advance, I let them have a look around the garden. But did they find what they wanted? I very much doubt it. There are no ghosts here.
This Lewis has a bit of an abrupt manner.
He's Welsh.
Uh-huh.
He came with his mistress, Lady Eleanor, when she moved in here after the death of her husband. He used to look after her castle's gardens in Wales. He used to have a different kind of work ethic there.
Lady Eleanor owns a castle in Wales?
She does. Her husband, Sir Richard, was killed in a dreadful accident a few years back. She moved here soon after that.
Interesting. A witness saw an unusual black car at the crime scene.
What do you mean by unusual? The Gordon family does have a classic 30s English automobile in its possession.
Unusual enough. Were you up on the cliff with the car this morning?
The ladies haven't driven out anywhere today. And I also don't think that Lewis has taken the car either. Ask
Добре,
him.
ще разберем.
He looks after the car. Mainly when
И
he should
разберем
be looking after
кой е
the
вземал
bell.
колата. Шляп, шляп.
You said ladies.
Lady Victoria, she owns Black Mirror Castle, and Lady Eleanor is a relative of hers from Wales. The ladies are the last of the Gordons. They reside here in the castle.
Can I have a word with them?
I would prefer it if you didn't disturb them. Lady Victoria is not a young woman.
No harm in a few words, surely.
Whatever there might be to discuss, you can also discuss with me. I've been involved with the Gordons for more than
Не може
70
ли да му
years.
кажем, аз съм полицай, бе?
I can tell you everything you may wish to know.
Добре, давай, лорд Дъмпа.
This is an amazing property.
Indeed. It's a place steeped in history.
Unfortunately, all that history often had plenty to do with blood, death, and misfortune, from what I've heard.
The Gordon family was often put to the test. That's true.
Forgive me for putting it like this, but the castle doesn't make the best impression.
I don't understand what that has to do with your inquiry, Mr. Falk.
Добре му го каза.
This woman has been murdered. Did you know her?
Are you sure, sir?
Sadly, yes. Her name is Angelina Morgan. You seem to recognize her.
Come with me, sir. We'll have to show this to the ladies.
Fine.
Добре, интересно още стана. Още по-интересно. Така. Помним го това, помним го.
I'll announce your arrival.
Защото него не го интересува. Той се отиде там.
What was that in the mirror?
Видя го и аз.
Mr. Falk, their ladyships are ready to receive you.
Mr. Falk, is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I didn't sleep well. Lady Victoria? Lady Eleanor. My name is Inspector Falk. I'm investigating a murder case.
Bates said you had a photograph of the victim.
That's right. Do you know her?
What's her name?
Angelina Morgan.
I don't know her.
If that's everything.
I do have a few more questions.
It's all right, Bates. Of course, we will be glad to cooperate with
Прямо
the
защо
police.
аз сега не разбрах.
Drive to the village and do the job I asked you to do. I'm sure the inspector will keep us company.
Very well, Mom.
So, how can we help you?
May I look around the castle? I'd very much like to talk to Lewis one more time.
Of course. We have nothing to hide. Stay as long as you like. Only please keep away from the private rooms.
That goes without saying, ma'am.
Добре, окей, и тук. Запазваме. И приключваме това епизодче и с всички от YouTube ще се видим в следващото. До нови срещи. Чао!